Good morning. I hope you're all doing well. This will probably be my last class inside. It's starting to get warmer outside, and I love doing yoga outside. I love doing yoga in nature. That's like my favorite spot. I have Inner Melody playing this morning, Tree of Life, cleansing the aura and space. Zone in on that for just a minute as you get comfortable in your chair, ready for this morning's yoga. I'll get us loosened up and then we'll do our yoga posing. Wind down and then do a short guided meditation. So rotate the head in a circular motion, keeping our breath going. Not controlling the breath, but just letting it flow as we move. Opposite direction with the head, still making those big circles. Moving down to the arms and the shoulders. And just reminders, starting in April, we will also be going live on our YouTube channel. So you can find us on there. I will share the link in the comment, and then you can go on there and subscribe, and each Wednesday morning it will notify you. You can also find previous yoga classes going the opposite direction with the arms, still making those big circles. You can find previous classes on the YouTube channel as well. So if you'd like to go back and redo some of the classes, you can do those, or if you missed them, catch up. Down to the wrist and rotating them. Again, both directions. Stretch the fingers. Rock side to side and lift up the hip. Good, lift up the knees. Just back and forth. And then I'm going to lift and straighten the leg. Bend, down, other side, lift, straighten the leg. Down, just getting some movement to the knees. Good. And then out about the width of your chair and rotate the ankles. Again, both directions. Stretch the toes. Good, bring the feet back together. We're gonna bend the knees. Nice, I'm gonna gently twist to one side. Stretch that back. Turn the head if you'd like. And back to center. Over to that other side. We're gonna keep the balance. So if you turn the head on that first side, you want to turn it on your other side also. Good, and back to center. I want to take one leg and just take it out to the side and then stretch it back. Good, back to the side and then to center. Over to that other side and then stretch back. Need a little bit more room there. back to the side, and to center. We're gonna go back to that first side, stretch back. Good, come to the front with both hands above the knee. Good, and I wanna go up with one arm. Nice, down, we're gonna go up with that other arm. Good, down, and then we're gonna go out to the side. Bring the hands together above the head, down to the heart center. Nice, back down to above the knees. And then we're gonna come up, bend that knee, over to the side, and then come to center. Good, we're gonna go over to that other side, stretch to the side, and then back. Good. Hands above the knee. We're gonna go up with one arm. Nice, down and up with that other arm. Good, down, and then we're gonna bring them out to the side. Up above the head. Down to center. Back above the knee. Good, and then we're gonna twist back and bring that leg to the side. And then back to center. Good, shake it out. Move about. Awesome. Okay, we're gonna go back to that first side. Stretch the leg back. And then I'm gonna press forward with the arms. Yep, and then I wanna come down. Bringing the arms down by the leg. Drop the head. Good, roll back up. Nice, and then we're gonna take that back leg and we're just gonna bring it to the front. Awesome, shift back so you're centered. Over to the other side. Good, we're gonna go out again with that back leg. Brace on your chair, good. Good, and then we're gonna stretch forward on this side with the arms. Nice, and then come down. Bringing the arms down by the leg, and then drop the head. Roll back up to sitting. Nice, and then bring that back leg forward. And then shift and center in the chair. Good, big circle, interlace and stretch up. Half curve for crescent moon. We're gonna roll to stretch forward. Good, and roll to that other side for crescent moon. Good, back up towards the ceiling. Gently back to the back of the chair. Nice, we're gonna come up and bring the arms down into goddess. Awesome, twist to one side. Good, back to center, into that other side. Good, back to center. Scooch up on your chair. And then we're gonna bring the hands behind. Stretch back. Open up in the heart center, in the shoulders. Bring the head back and open up in that throat, all the way down the midline. Nice, and gently back to sitting, bringing the hands above the knees. Good, give yourself a big hug. We're gonna twist to one side, open those arms out to the side. Another big hug with the other arm on top. Back to center, twist to the other side, straighten the arms out to each side again. Bring the hands together above the head. We're gonna twist to center, twist to the other side, hands down to the midline of the heart center. Back to center and over to the other side. Good, back to center. And bring the hands above the knees again. Good, stretch forward. Come down in between the knees. Stretch down for those feet. Stretch that back. Roll back up to sitting. Good, rotate those shoulders. Good, in the opposite direction. Awesome, we're gonna straighten one leg, take the knee or the ankle and place it above the knee. Press gently down on the knee that's in the air. Good, and then we're gonna bring it up towards the heart center. Back down, press on the knee. Back up to the heart center. Back down one more time, press on the knee gently. Back up to the heart center. Good, back down, and then take the ankle and foot down. Good, over to the other side, straighten the leg, ankle above that knee. We're gonna press down on the knee that's in the air. Good, and then bring it into the heart center. So we're stretching the back of that leg. Good, back down, and now we're stretching the front of it. You can probably even feel it down the calf and shin as well. Back up towards the heart center. Good, back down one more time. Back up to heart center. Good, back down, and then release and plant the foot, and you can slide back in your chair again. Good, get centered. Nice, I want to just place the hands on the thighs. I want to go up with one arm. Stretch from that hip. Good, and we're going to curve and bring that arm to the side. Stretch. Good, twist. Good, back up. And then bring that arm down. Nice, over to that other side. Up towards the ceiling, stretch from that hip. We're gonna come down over to the side. Get that stretch. Keep that breath going. Good, back up towards the ceiling. Good, and hand above the knee. Nice, give yourself another big hug. Reach for those shoulder blades. We're gonna take the elbows up towards the forehead, open back up into goddess. Nice, give yourself another big hug, other arm on top. We're going back up towards the forehead, open the arms into goddess. Good, another big hug. Good, drop the elbows this time. Nice, open the arms up. Another big hug. Drop the elbows. Nice, and open the arms. Shake them out. Good. Bring the arms together, hands above the head. Nice stretch. Good, down to the heart center with the hands. We're gonna press forward. Good, and just bring the hands to the chairs. Or if you have arms, you could use the arms too. And we're just gonna cat. So we're gonna push the belly button to the back of the spine, bringing the chin towards the chest. Good, and then we're gonna bring the hands towards the back of the chair. Open up in the heart center. Bring the head back and open up in that throat. Good, back and forth. Move at your pace and keep the breath going. And if you're moving with your breath, if we remember, that's called Vinyasa flow. A couple more times. Good, and just rest in your chair when you're ready. Nice. I'm going to gently twist to one side. Brace on the chair or the arm of the chair. And we're going to go up with that backhand and stretch forward in front of us. Nice. Back up and bring the hand down so you're back on that twist. Gently looking behind you. Nice, and twist to center when you're ready. Good, we're gonna go over to that other side, twist. Up with that back arm. Nice, and we're gonna bring it in front of us. Good, back up. Down on that twist. Good, and back to center. Nice, I'm going to straighten the legs, bring them out the width of the chair, back together, and down. We're going to bring the arms out to the side, up together above the head, down to the heart center, and release. Straighten the legs, arm out to the sides. Good, hands above the head as we move the legs about the width of the chair. Good, bend the knees and bring the hands down to heart center. Good, release the arms and bring the knees together. Good, hands together above the head. Straighten the legs. About the width of the chair. Hands down to the heart center. Release the arms and bend the knees. Bring the knees together. Good. Straighten the legs. Hands together above the head. We're going to go out with the arms and the legs at the same time. Bend the elbows down into goddess as we bend the knees. Good. Twist to one side. Back up towards the ceiling with the arms. Back down into goddess. Twisting to center. Twisting to the other side. Back up towards the ceiling with the hands. Back down into goddess. Twisting to center. Hands together. Good. Down to heart center. Release the hands above the knees. Bring the knees together. Good job. Twist to one side. We're going to take the free arm and go up towards the ceiling. Good. Down to the side. Good. Back up towards the ceiling. And twist to the back of the chair. Good. Back up towards the ceiling. Down for that twist. And back to center. Good, we're gonna go to that other side, twist. Up with that free arm. Good, down. Good, back up. Good, stretch behind, towards the back of the chair. Good, back up towards the ceiling. Down on that twist. And back to center. Good, straighten the legs about the width of the chair. Release the arms, stretch the fingers and the toes. Rotate the wrist and the ankles, both directions. Good, bring the legs together and just kind of shake them out. Shift side to side. Good, bend the knees. We're going to bring an ear to a shoulder. Stretch on that side of that neck. Good, back to center and over to the other side. Good, back to center. Look one direction. Back to center and the other direction. to center. Center and relax in your chair. Closing the eyes or using that one point focus. If we remember, picking something that's not moving with the eyes and staring on to that point until you come into that drishti gaze, where everything in the peripheral starts to become blurry. I would like to take both hands and place them at the heart center. And connect with your breath. The rise and fall of the body with each inhale and with each exhale. Allow that oxygen to be healing in every cell of your body. Taking all that healing. And as you exhale, allow that carbon dioxide to take every piece of toxin within and release it. Staying connected with the breath, the healing, and releasing the toxins. Notice what's showing up in the mind's eye. What's unserving, acknowledge it and let it go. Come back to the breath. Back to the healing oxygen and the carbon dioxide, releasing the toxins within from every cell in the body. Everywhere. The head, the neck, the shoulders, the arms, the hands, the fingers, the torso, the hips, the upper legs, the knees, the lower legs, the ankles, the feet, and the toes. Allowing that oxygen to be healing to every cell, and that carbon dioxide taking all those toxins. Gently coming out of that drishti gaze or opening the eyes. course, we want to keep the balance. So I'm going to have us place the other hand at the heart center with the other hand on top this time. Move the feet and the toes and the legs. Move the arms and the torso. Give yourself a nice stretch. Good. Always make that big circle again. Hands together above the head. Down to the heart center. May you stay well. Namaste. Thanks for being here, but more importantly, thank yourself. I'll see you next Wednesday. Where will I end up? In nature. You shall see. Blessings.